URT. Who are we? URT. Who are we? Big up you. Big up the URT. You are the URT. We are the URT. Big up Jamie Wayne. Big up. Listen, boy, oh boy. Quite brisk evening in Manchester tonight. Quite cold tonight, but big up to Bodo Glimt. They warmed it up, man. They warmed it up. They came to warm it up. And boy, oh boy, did they give us a fright in that first half. I thought second half largely Manchester United dominated, but yeah, big up to everybody. Love and like. Smash a like on the video. I thought Ugarte, Masraoui, brilliant tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Bruno had an indifferent game, he gave the ball away for the first goal, obviously. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he didn't hoof the ball as much. I don't know what's wrong with the Lit, but he was getting toasted, absolutely getting apps by their striker. He's too strong for him, too much movement for him. The Lit was getting absolutely. I don't know if he's been injured. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he got taken off. But yeah. More coaching needed, 100%. But yeah, but to be fair, we scored 3 goals. Yeah, Malacia starting, didn't expect that. Yeah, well, he's been out for nearly 18 months, innit? So, and it's so funny. Bodo Glimt were like, you can have that left-hand side, mate. We know you've been out for nearly 2 years. You're not going to do anything special. They did what they did, but yeah, trust me. Frustrating again. Too many frustrating players. Sancho with 2 assists, by the way, United fans, Unana could be saved. The first goal is crazy. He could not save the first goal. No chance. No chance was he saving that. The second goal, he should have saved it. But that's what I say about Ghana. That's what I want to talk about. On the floor, when the ball hit and low, he's not that great. He's not that great on the floor, man. He's not that great, but it is what it is. Nuruddin, he says there's no saving Garnacho. Did you see the amount of chance he was wasting? Yeah. You should have heard how frustrated I was with him. Honestly, you should have heard me. Should have heard me. People, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We're live, people. We're live. Smash that bloody like, people. Smash that like. Smash that like. I'm absolutely freezing. Smash that like. URT. URT. URT Army. Army. Smash that like, people. Let's do it. How are we doing? Boy, oh boy. I need to see some of the highlights of the game. Hopefully waiting for some of the boys to come and jump on. But yeah, smash the like. I watched United game. Garnacho, when he took the touch and tried to bend it to the top corner. No need. Honestly, that was the most frustrating thing. Just hit the target. Keep it low and hard. Ahmad was on my side and I was screaming. Big up Double A, by the way, for the ticket. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, he was on my side and I was screaming at him, screaming. Garnacho decision making the final third, atrocious, constantly shooting the wrong ocean. Where the poor pass, wild shot or dribbling into dead ends. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Unbelievable change of style within 2 games where Ten Hag failed, implement it in 2 years. Yeah. We definitely know what we're doing. Fucking bench Garnacho against Everton. Nuruddin is cold finisher with service. Nuruddin is a cold finisher with service. Yeah, of course he is. Rasmus is good. I told people, man, to hold patient. I told people to hold patient. I think he only had like 3 shots in the game and he scored 2. I actually think he could have had his hat trick. He could have had his hat trick if he could have controlled the ball. Could have had a hat trick. I thought the cameo from Mason was good. Yeah, people. Yeah, people. Yeah. Big up to everybody, though. Big up to everybody. Spoke to a couple of people. Hopefully, I'll try to show you. I'll try to implement some of the stuff, some of the video into the show. Maybe show. I'll show, let's see the dashboard. Maybe I can hopefully try to show it. I don't need to go live on there, but let me just enter the studio. Enter the studio. Let me see if I can enter the studio And basically allow everything, allow.
Let me see. Big up the people.
Big up the people, man. Big up. Lesso, what did you think about that game?
Big up to the people. Big up to you as well. Yeah, no, man. That game was like it was weird. You know, in the beginning, I fairly enjoyed it. And then like we kind of, I think in the first half we let them score 2 goals easily, which I thought we're too open, and there were necessary goals to give away. And then we did equalize, and then we kept on we kept the pressure, and we eventually scored the third as well. So, and then I think what we the kind of the substitutions, rather, should I say, that we made um really did kind of like kill off the game, in a sense where, you know, it wasn't really exciting that much, and we did create a little bit, but not as much. It was more or less like us just killing the game, you know, in a sense where we just wanted to like end it, and we're just playing a couple of passes together, and that's about it. But yeah, I think the subs were just that. I think Amorim should never play Rashford in the 10 ever again. Personally, I should never want to see that ever again. He practically didn't do anything. He offered nothing in that position. And besides that, you know, Hoyland found his boots, and he's actually a good finisher, regardless of what we may think of him. He's a good finisher.
He is.
I
I
think
told everybody. I tell everybody all the time he can finish.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. That's one aspect of his game he has never lacked. Personally, I just think that he's never had the opportunities, and you know, to actually have a lot of chances in the game. You know, we don't create much like that. And but then today, you know, I saw him run into channels that usually he wouldn't run into, because he would not expect a pass in those channels. So I think it's more or less the coaching, and they've actually worked on this in training as well, and now he feels more confident in running into those channels again, because he wasn't receiving anything. You'd see him run into those channels but then not get the ball back, and then he stopped completely running into those channels, because essentially he was not getting the ball in those areas. Mazarawi, like I said, is our best player at Manchester United by far. So, you know, another solid performance from him. And yeah, but you know, pretty much the midfield area is it's a bit messy a little bit. You know, I still think we still need to work on those combinations. At times we are open, we're way too open for, and then they exploited us. And especially that even in the second half, when we put on Casemiro as a centre back, they just started playing long balls over the top, because they knew our defense was pretty much, you know, it lacked any sort of speed. So, you know, but yeah, overall, it was just a professional performance. So, all round, it was just okay, but I almost fell asleep until it got cagey, you know, towards the end a bit. But yeah, solid performance from Hoyland. Garnacho needs to do better in the final third. Final decision making is still not up to scratch. You know, that game could have went sideways easily if we never finished chances like that. So he needs to work on the decision making factor. Malasia got a couple of minutes, got exposed, but you know, it is what it is. He hasn't played football in how long now. So, you know, he'll gradually come back into it, and but yeah, it was a for me it was a 4 out of 10 sort of performance, but we'll get better. will get better. The system is still new, and the combinations in terms of which players we need to play in which positions will also get better. I think the manager will eventually find this out. But
yeah. Big up, Luwani. Go ahead.
Big up Therapy Army.
Big up.
So, in terms of the game, I mean, we can't take much from the game because it's the second game, but we can start seeing a couple of things just through the manager's eyes, the way they see things, the way he sees things. So, like for example, I can start telling you the players that he rate and the players that he doesn't rate. For example, I don't think it might be too early, but I can make the assumptions. I don't think he rates Casemiro that much because last time he took him off, and then this time he featured him as a center back. So I think Casemiro might be one of the first casualty of this system. I might be wrong, but that's just the way I perceive it. You don't take a DM out and then only to bring them for this game to play center back. The second thing, I think Garnacho might be one of the players that he's targeting for development because he played more than 70% of the minute the last game, and this game he actually played a full 90 in the same position. So it looked like the manager rates him, and also the manager, you can see the plan he have for Amad Diallo as well. He's rated, but he's rated in the wing back position. But as for the game itself, I don't think there's much to learn from it. Bodo Glimt I'm impressed by them. They're pretty good. They're a pretty good team. The only thing they don't have the quality to punish us because they start off us. They gave us a lot of the ball. Every time we have the ball, they start in their defensive shape, and that allow us to move the ball forward. And most of the game, I've seen our three center back playing on the other half of the pitch. We were able to push up, but still, for the amount of possession that we have, we weren't able to create the opportunities that I think we should create. Yes, at the end of the game, when you look at the opportunities that are being created, you could say that, hey, we could have won this game by 5, but most of the opportunities that are being created are created from like straight long ball, and the 2 goals that we actually scored came from them giving us the ball. They literally give us the ball for the first goal, and the second goal, Masarawi intercepted the pass. They gave us the ball also for the second goal. But in general, the rest of the opportunity we created came from them trying to build up play. And when we got the ball, we play over their high line right off the top, which Garnacho and Rashford were not able to put away. But I'm not gonna sit down here and say I'm impressed from the performance. I just think if Bodo Glimt have better quality, they will probably cause us a little bit more trouble. So I'm now going to pitch this against a Premier League opposition. The one thing I would like to underscore is that when we were talking about this system 3-4-3, we were trying to highlight the deficiency, the possible deficiency of the system, which is the space between our wing back and our center backs. And on their is it the second goal? You can see it being exposed when their DM got the ball and play a straight ball into that space, and Malacia got beat for pace. Now, assuming that Malacia was not the one there and it's Lisandro, we still have raised concern on this channel about Lisandro not being able to defend the wide channel. So we all know Premier League opposition is more physical. So it's something that opposing coach in the Premier League are going to be looking to exploit. Lisandro Martinez played today. Yes, we enjoy his ability of being able to punch the ball straight into our 10, into the third phase of play, while bypassing our DM. And we could see he clearly have a better passing range than Johnny Evans. But at the same time, we can also see that on both goals that we considered, he was out of position. So it's almost like we're gaining something and then sacrificing something. So it's up to the coach to see what adjustment he need to make. But I don't think Lisandro Martinez will be a nail on for that position. Is still a risk for us as far as I'm concerned. So we need more personnel in some places. We need quality personnel in some places. I don't see. I'm a bit worried about the obstination of Amorim with Garnacho, because he doesn't seem to. I know he's young. That's what we always say, but he doesn't seem to have the quality in the final third that's required in when we will be in tight situation, when we need to win a game 1-0, for example, or grind out a result. We don't need our forward to be such wasteful. So we shall see.
Big up, big up. Bumbaye, how you doing? Big up to you. Big up Luani, big up Lesso. Big up Kelly's from Medina Lassie. Please smash a like, people. We're not even on 100 likes. Are we on 100 likes yet? Let me just check. Honestly, it's nearly 200 of you near. We're not even on 100 likes. That is absolutely shameful. That is shameful. That is shameful. Bumbaye, how did you see the game? Cannot hear you, Bumbaye. Hello? Hello, hello, Bumbaye.
Yeah, I read you loud and clear, man.
So we can't hear anything that you're saying. Go ahead. Tell us
can
how
you
did
hear
you
me
see
now?
the game?
Cool. Yeah. Good evening, all. Luani, I hope the road trip was good, bro. Hope we kept you entertained. You made it in and out of New York. Well done.
Everything is calm. Everything is peaceful.
Oh, good, man. First and foremost, sending all my love, man, to the people of Lebanon that stayed steadfast and achieved what they set out to achieve. And they've returned to their land totally liberated, and already things are underway to get back to normality, hopefully. Big up Mustafa Nuruddin, a fellow Lebanese. Habibi, evening to you. Jamie Wayne, Kliss, and the rest of the regs. Jarvis, are you sober enough for this? What's happening, man?
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah.
He was stumbling back. That's why he's late.
No, I'm good.
Good,
and
good.
I'm happy. I won a mug. I had the right result.
Hey, I tell you now, those colors. Is that a resistance mug, green and yellow? Big up yourself on that. Loving those colors.
Yeah.
The game was, I think Luani hit it there, with quite a few points he made. The team is going to need some work. You see, we are exposed when you play with that three. But what I liked about Amorim today, he saw it and he was proactive, which is something we used to criticize Ten Hag for. Changed to 4, and it gave us a lot more control and stability. Then he felt, you know what, he wanted to go and get the knockout blow. We went back to 3 at the back, and we tried it. I think Anthony has firmly cemented his place on the bench at this point. He needs, but a few more runouts. I like him. I want him to do well, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in his head. It wasn't a bad performance in certain ways. I like the fact that we're adaptable and how we changed it. They're all right. They play some nice stuff, but you can see that if we come up against better quality opposition, you're going to have a problem. So, this is the second game. There is time for things to develop, but you can see there's exposure there. And Onana tonight did all right again. I agree with Luani about Garnacho. Garnacho tonight saw a large share of the ball in very good areas. Fluffed his lines quite a bit. He wasn't as silly, bit better in terms of his passing and not going nuts all the time, but still, the quality has to be better, man, if you're going to start for United. Rasmus was very good today. I liked his performance. I thought Bruno was all right, ticked over nicely. So he's working, he's getting them working, he's getting them going, and it will come. It will come. Not too much I can take away again. It's too early, but some decent stuff. They made it a bit difficult to get through sometimes, but there was some good passages of play, especially when Mason Mount, that second goal, was it the second or third goal, was a really good passage of play. Mount was good today, and Amorim looked like he was happy with his performance. So a decent day at the office, man. We got the points on the board, is what we wanted. It was so a draw and a win in the first two. We'll take that. We're still working. We're still trying to find our feet at this point. So let's see what we do at Everton. That will be another interesting expose that we can analyze.
Big up to you, Mumbai, and big up to the people of Lebanon. Big up to everybody resisting against imperialism, militarism, and colonization. Big up Jarvis. Jarvis, I don't know if I send you some of the videos, I don't know if you can upload them. You won't upload for me into the brand. I don't know.
I'm working on it, Nuruddin. So give me a couple of minutes and I will figure it out.
Big up.
And Mazraoui, sorry.
I just want to say
Maz Dino was just quality, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. He's quality every game, mate.
Every game, man. The way he takes the ball, he's not afraid. He makes a yard, he makes a space, opens the game up in front of him and starts.
We lose or draw. He's by far one of the most special signings. Touch wood, he stays fit. Ruben, I feel like one of the fans. I hope not to disappoint my supporters. Yeah, big up to everyone. Big up Khalis Romedin Lassi. Make sure you follow him on Twitter at Khalis Romedin Lassi. He's always on it. He's Mr. Twitter, Mr. X himself. Victory is always the most important thing, because everything is the most important thing right now. At a club like this, you have to win. Big up to Amorim. So the first, honestly, boy, oh boy, I was so fucking impressed with Bodo Glimt. The first half, oh my God.
Good football, don't they? You're right, Jarvis.
The way the chemistry between them. The second goal to make it 2-1. Look at that. Exactly. He looks at him and then whips it across. Bang. Goal straight away. Like the chemistry, the way they knew that Malacia has been out for 18 months. They were like, you know what? That's one guy we're going to say, give him the ball. We're going to defend the middle. We're going to stay disciplined. But how fast they move the ball, how quickly they touch, everything's like auto. Bang, bang, bang. I thought second half they got tired. I thought they put a lot into it because of the difference in terms of what they playing at the level. And I thought second half they got really tired. And they try not to go for it as much in the second half because they thought, you know what, we can get caught in, at the back. So second half, for the first 25 minutes, Manchester United came out and dominated and we got ahead to make it 3-2. And then after that, we started giving the ball away. Bodo Glimt didn't do that much to get back in the game. We started to give the ball away. And it was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. But it is what it is, man. Honestly, I saw a couple of good performances. Like I said, Mazraoui, I thought it was phenomenal. I thought Ugarte was phenomenal. I was a bit 50-50 with Bruno starting in the deeper. I thought he did some good things right. I thought physically he's way short. He got bullied, especially for the first goal they scored. Yeah, it was interesting. I thought Anthony lost her, but he set up the goal. To be fair to him, the winner, and I thought that was our best goal. I thought that was a team goal from the way it started, from the back, the way that we played it through to go out wide and to get the ball. And we usually don't score goals like that, and that's the system. That's the system working in that sense for that third goal. But yeah, big up to the Bodo Glimt fans. Absolutely beautiful human beings, lovely people. Happy to be there. Honestly, there were so many sitting within the United fans as well. A lot of them are United fans, to be fair. A lot of them are United fans. So they had a lot of the half and half scarves, and it was really lovely to chat to them. I chatted to a couple of them briefly. But yeah, if we can't upload the thing, maybe we won't be able to. I don't think it might not work. But if it works, we can show you a little bit of the clips from the inside the stadium, how crazy their fans were. And yeah, Masraoui by standout, Ugarte, 100%. Rasmus for the 2 goals. But Garnacho, it's hard for me to defend him, man. It's hard for me to defend this kid, honestly. It's shocking. People, there's barely 200 of you in here. Please smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Share the video. We are shadow banned because we speak for humanity. We speak about the people around the world who are getting bombed and maimed, but the people who refuse to be coward. We stand with those people refusing the empire wars and Zionism. We stand with them, and we refuse not to talk up. We refuse to be coward to YouTube and the algorithms, and we say, fuck you, you fucking Zionist algorithm. Fuck you, you fucking Zionist Google. Fuck you. Free Palestine, free Lebanon, free the oppressed. Stop bombing the fucking people. Stop occupying people. Fuck you, you fucking cunts. There you go. Go ahead, Jarvis. Tell me what you thought about the game.
I think you summed it up quite nicely, Noradin. I think you understand football, and yeah, Bodo Glimt impressed me, and I'm in a way happy that they actually show the world that they can play football. The Norwegian Premier League is not that bad, and they are good enough to compete at a I would say a decent European level. So for me, I'm quite proud of Northern Norwegian football tonight, and you know, the first half, as you said, I think Bodo Glimt did well. They play as a team. They don't have many individual bright stars, but they know what to do. They know how to play football. They play it simple. They stay in formation. They let the ball do the job, and they use their legs. They run a lot, and you know, they gave us a lot of trouble. From our side, I think we can see a clear style in how we want to play. I think Amorim has done a great job just in a week and a half. I think he's made his mark on this team. We could clearly see that Højlund receives the ball a lot more centrally into the box. He's even said so in his interview after the game, at least to Norwegian television, that he was happy. He was happy with the play, and he thought that we were good on the ball. And he said also that the players wanted to take more risk, but he had to keep them under control. So this is what Amorim sees with this team. They want to revert to the old way under Ten Hag, take risk, but he tries to control it more and wants the players to keep possession. And I believe we keep possession better, but we're not there yet, but it's a work in progress. So at least we see a clear style of play, and that's positive from my point of view. When it comes to Bodo Glimt, I think a lot of these players did well. I like the central midfielder, as I talked about before the game, Patrick Berg, the number 7, the captain, the guy with the mustache on Bodo Glimt. He's mint. I believe he won't stay in Bodo Glimt.
Play for United in there instead of Bruno, I promise you.
Yeah, he would have done a better job, at least to know.
Physically, what strong, technically superb.
Yeah. And his decision making on the ball, you know, he knows what to do with the ball. He's one of the guys, you know, I told you about yesterday about
Norway.
He plays for Norway. Yeah, he plays centrally. He actually sometimes put Sander Berge on the bench because he gets to play. So he's at that level, and he's part of the legacy, as I told you about yesterday. He's the grandson of the godfather of Bodo Glimt football, the guy who won them the Norwegian Cup in 1975. So yeah, he's quite good, and I would gladly take him at Man United because I think he's that type of player, you know. And yeah, I'm quite happy. And today, I think Masraoui did a brilliant job. I'm happy with Ugarte. I think we finally see how good Ugarte actually is, winning the ball time after time, work relentlessly. He won, I think he won 7 out of 9 duels or something in that bracket. So he's high in winning duels. And Højlund now actually looks really good in when he gets service in the box. So to sum up the game, I'm happy we won. I'm glad Bodo Glimt did well, and I see improvements from this squad. But you know, when we're going to try to pick this apart and analyze it, I would say we see a lot of deficiencies still in the team. I think Anthony didn't look well. Even though we get a great assistance from Masraoui, but he can't do it. On the other side, we see Licha playing a lot of good balls into Garnacho, but Garnacho can't do it as a number 10 for me. I think he can't drop down, receive the ball, turn with it, and run with it into the opposition. He's only good when Licha can play a direct ball over the defense, so Garnacho can run with it. And I don't think that's what Amorim wants. I think Amorim wants a more ball-playing number 10. Yeah, I think Dallo did a horrible job coming on at left wing back. Just to sum it up, I think we should be really happy that Michael Oliver wasn't in the VAR room today, because there were some dodgy moments. We could have seen a handball on Onana. I don't know why VAR didn't check it. There was most likely a handball on Bodo Glimt's free kick coming out.
Saw them both. Saw them both.
And the goal on with Højlund. I don't know, with the offside position. I didn't get a clear look, but I think we should praise ourselves that Michael Oliver didn't attend in the VAR room today. So have we played against City and Michael Oliver have been there, we would have had the red card, a penalty against us, and a goal disallowed. So this is the margins in football. So back to you, Nuruddin.
Hello?
Yeah. Definitely. Give me your best 3 players. People, there's over 200 of you in here, and we haven't even got 150 likes. Can we get to 150 likes quickly, please? Love. Your best 3 players of the game tonight. And what impressed you? What goal impressed you? What impressed you? What players impressed you? Let's go.
Well, I can't say Masraoui. Masraoui impresses me every week, so he's kind of like a cheat code in a way. But Onana and Højlund, you know, and as well as Masraoui, I think those were the 3 best players on the pitch today. That without a doubt, you know, amazing in terms of Højlund. Højlund's bagging 2 goals. Holding up the ball, actually his hold up plays actually has improved as well. I saw him hold up the ball well and bring people into play. I saw him also actually, you know, hold off defenders in a way. So without falling all the time, besides the other times that he's been doing it. Masraoui, you know, he was just too comfortable on the ball. You know, you could not get it off of him. He completed so many passes. I think if I looked at the stats as well, he was just solid. He was a general, you know, and he led the backline impressively. And as well as Onana was just like, he knew immediately when we made those substitutions, he started coming off his line, because he's reading of the game. He can tell that, you know, obviously the Bodo Glimt players would get to the ball before he does, or rather they'll be quicker than our defense. So his anticipation was very vital. Had he not made those runs out of his box to come and claim the ball, I think we would have seen a lot of problems. you know, and Bodo Glimt actually have incredible players in terms of, you know, I saw it even with the goal where Malaysia got left behind. That ball was incredible, you know, and you know it just shows that the team, they have had a season. If we're being honest, they've had a season. They've played a lot of football. They are way much sharper than we are. We're still trying to find our way with the team as well. And yeah, no, those three players for me personally, I think they did it for me. And I think I can't separate who the man of the match is between those three, but
Yeah, big up.
equally, yeah.
Yeah, big up. Let me just get this super chat. Big up. 256. That's like the bus that goes past my gaff, bro. 256. Bus driver, big up, mate. Mountain Good on the right. Yeah, Rashford, Bobbins, Ugarte, man of the match. Let me just get this in the super chat.
100%.
People, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, people. Make sure you subscribe. Big up to K Mac. He says, good evening to the panel. I thought the team pressing level was better than Sunday. Garnacho too selfish. Anthony was open in the box a couple of times and he didn't receive that pass yet. I mean, the one is Rasmus. Where Garnacho's trying to shoot, Rasmus is free for the hat trick. All he has to do is just look up and see Rasmus on side. Rasmus would have had a tap in. But yeah, big up Lawani. And then we go to Mumbai. Same question. Who impressed you tonight? Your best three players and who was your man of the match? And what part of the game were you impressed with in terms of the style, the way, what we try to do?
I won't go as to say what we're trying to do, but when I watch the game, watch the way Bodo Glimt play, I was impressed actually because of the way they play out of the three of the both phases of the game, the way they distribute the ball. The only thing their attack break down when they going toward the third phase of play, and when in the second half, as they were pressing us, every time they lose the ball, we have a ball over the top. But Mazarawi, usual suspect, of course, always equal to himself. But I got a little glimpse of Erasmus today. I know in the past I did criticize him for not having the fundamental, but it looked like he have an eye for goal because his goal today is mostly, I'll say, it's an instinctive goal of a striker. You take the first touch and then the second touch, the ball out of his feet right away in the opposite corner of the goal. So I would say it's something we can look forward to. Say if we create more opportunity for him in the box, he will score more goal. Evidently so on his second goal as well. The run and then touching the ball into the opposite corner away from the direction it was coming from. So Mazarawi and Rasmus definitely. But on the game overall, I was not that impressed with us because Bodo Glimt let us have the ball a lot. They sat in their defensive shape. They only
in the second half they did. In the second half.
Yeah, because they're very good at building. Like you can see they're well drilled when they passing, but it's just a little bit of quality that they don't have that I'm worried about because Premier League opposition has that kind of quality. But even though they gave us the ball and they sat there in their defensive shape, we were, I don't know if it's by choice, but we were very methodical. But the problem is that we were too slow. We were moving the ball way too slow. So we couldn't like shift, even though they have those space in their defensive shape, we couldn't take full advantage of that. So I wish in the future we can move the ball a little faster so that we can catch people that are sitting in their defensive shape. I'm also worried about the fact that it looked to me like we're trying to repurpose certain players rather than determine that they're just not good for the job at hand. For example, Bruno, he have always played in the final third. Now we're repurposing him as a 6. If we bring him in as a 6, saying that, oh, you know what, he hit long ball, that's only 50% of the job of a 6. A 6 have to be able to receive the ball in the half turn. If you cannot receive the ball on the half turn, it can only play facing the other goal. Are we not like sacrificing something to get something in the long run? I'm more in favor of versatile players in that kind of position. Same thing for Garnacho. I'm in favor. He can make a run on the left side and cut in and shoot. But then the position he's playing in require you to be able to drop into the midfield and make some intricate play. And that's also a 50-50. And I'm looking in the future, is it something that both of those positions are going to be very critical. And I don't want Amorim to go on an accommodation mission, because the oppositions that we will be facing will be a little bit more, they will be sharper than Bodo Glimt. But I give them full credit, because they were I'm impressed, because it looked like they know how to play football. I give them a lot of credit for that. You got some good phase of play today.
They have a clear pattern of play.
Yeah, they have a clear pattern. Only if they had a little bit more quality, wow, we will have some serious issue.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And that's what they're lacking. Just to put things in perspective, when it comes to Bodo Glimt, their best paid player is an ex-professional. He played in the Bundesliga. He came back to Bodo, and in 10 days, Casemiro makes as much as he do in 1 year, and he's the best paid player. So, guys, you got to remember, these Bodo team is amateurs compared to Man United. They are bus drivers and school teachers against full-blooded professionals. So
they didn't look like that today at all, because of the way they were moving the ball. I don't know why I don't know what you guys make out the performance of Mason Mount, but honestly, for somebody who's on the wage he is on, I'm not sure.
He's been injured for a long time. You can't really read too much into him. He's not fully fit. No. He's been injured. He's had 5 injuries in a year and a bit. So we can't really read too much into him. I think we'd be too harsh. Let's see if he can stay fit till after Christmas in January. Then we'll make a judgment, and he has a run of games. But I thought he was quite athletic. I thought he helped us in terms of the athleticism. But we can't play with Anthony on that side. Bumbaye, who did you like? What players did you thought that impressed you tonight? People, we need to get to 150 likes. Let's go. Smash a like. Come on. It costs you absolutely nothing. Who was your favorite play? What goal did you enjoy the most? I thought they scored the best goal. The left-footed goal equalizer. That is a set play the way they coached. I swear to you. I'm level with a guy, and he's looking. He wasn't going to take it on his left. He was always going to come back, and the guy knew straight away he was there in position, and he whips it into that box. I thought Onana could not done nothing about that. 4 keepers are not doing nothing about that. But the second goal, I thought Onana should have done better.
I have a question about those 2 goals that they scored. Is it
transitional play that was superb?
Yeah, we can see Lisandro being out of position for both goals. Now my question is, do you guys see, is it by design that Lisandro have to be high off the pitch for those goals?
It was a transition, yeah, it was a transition. We couldn't hold the ball, but it's not that quick, and that's what I said. I told everybody on this channel, and everybody wants to listen, that to play in this system the way Ruben Amorim wants to play it, is that you need to have quick guys, especially the right-sided centre-half and the left-sided centre-half. They need to be quick in their recoveries. But Bumbaye, let us know who impressed you, what goal you enjoyed. And we'll come back to that, Luana, so just hold that thought.
Do you know what? I missed the Bodo Glimt goals. I haven't seen them, I have to be honest. But I thought Rasmus's goal, when he took it and then he put it in the corner, was tremendous. What a goal that is. That's a class goal, man. I thought he was excellent tonight. The kids are scorer. You see the difference, what I've been saying, when you're allowed to play as that guy, and he says he feels that he's going to be better in this system. He will find his feet. He will find his area of operation. He's got less to do now because of the way this team is shaped. He's able. Look at the goal he scores when Thingy puts it in the box. That's a striker's goal. He actually starts behind the defender, strength, gets gets the ball through and just knocks it in the side, man. So this is what I've been thinking. I'm like thinking of when he's not been able to play like that for us before regularly. You're going to see him now, a bit more focused there. In some games more than others, depends again on the opposition. So I thought he caught the eye tonight. He did really well. But you see the part where he sort of threw and then Garnacho takes it off him.
Yeah.
Maybe another striker doesn't let that happen. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's got to become. He's still young and he seems like a really nice guy. That's not a bad thing, but you need to be, get that killer instinct going, man. A banger. You've got the ability. It is there. So two really nice goals from him. Ugarte is really starting to come to life, and his performances. I think he will be really important for us, just to stabilize things and put fires out, and he keeps it really really simple. And Mazraoui, man, I think Mazraoui, he takes the balls in positions that can be a little bit difficult and risky, but he's, lots of the North African players are like this. They have a nice technique. They're technical players. He takes a touch quite a few times. The first touch into space just, goes past the player. He opens the game up by, eliminating the people around him, the opposition. And it's really impressive to see. Really, really like him. And, that those long legs of his, he always seems to get to the ball as well. So I thought he's brilliant, man. He's really good. And Amorim has put his stamp on this team. You can see clearly tonight a difference. But Lesso said something as well. It's still a little bit, at times, a little bit manic in that middle of the park. It's like that's our middle of the park. It's like 4 players in there, and then all the players that surround them. So if that gets better and the interchange becomes very fluid and nice, we can be really dangerous. And I think Hoyland's second goal was a good example of that. Just 3 nice touches, bang, bang, bang. Mason Mount flicks it through, in we go. That system is susceptible though, man. When when you're pushing high and you've got the 3 centre backs who are reasonably there as well, there is space on the flanks to expose. So this system is very important, that we press very well as a team and just squeeze teams in the middle of that park. We have the men to do it now. It is got an element of risk about it, the way that Amorim plays, but if we can get it right and we can really push as a team and close spaces, then it's going to be hard for people to get out regularly and push us right back. So there's lots of good things. They play nice football, but they just lack quality and they seem to gas out a little bit, to be honest with you. Second half, and they went with um, the 2 banks, and we were mucking the ball around, slowly. A lot. The back 3 were playing it side to side a lot. Nothing really happening, and it got a little bit frustrating. And we're going to need to play quicker and better through lines.
Mm-hmm.
We have to play quicker and better through lines, and that will come with fluidity. That will come with the understanding of players. Quick, man, quick. So, and Mason Mount, man, I thought tonight, he will play in the 10. I think he will play in the 10. He has all the qualities there. He's got a sharp mind. He can play it quickly. His energy is very good, and Amorim was giving him a thumbs up when he came off. So I think we're going to see more from him, and that will be good. And it was good that we got a lot of players on that pitch. I think Delo stunk it out when he came on. He was my guy last season. I don't know what's happening this year. I'm starting to listen to my mates they're not quite into him. He's got to get it back. He's got to get his shit together pronto, that guy. And yeah, it was generally a decent day because we got the 3 points and lots of people got a run out. And I think we're showcasing at the moment. He's putting them out there, seeing what they can do, seeing how they function. He's learning all the time in training in these games. And we will move on to Everton, and we'll see where we are in a couple of days. And we got Friday, Saturday, 2 days. I think is that one training session in there, and then we played a game.
Bombaye, when it comes to the midfield, you saw Ugarte and Bruno played as a double pivot.
Yeah.
Do you think Bruno did a good job in the number 8 role tonight?
Yeah, I do. What I liked about Bruno's performance is he played quick. There was a lot of one touch from Bruno. Bruno, to me, Jarvis, is one of the first names on the team sheet but I just feel that Bruno, like the rest of the team, has just suffered a lot previously because he is the talisman. He's the guy that has the ability, one touch turn, bam, there it is, we're away. No other players in our team can do that. I think it's underestimated. I saw it against Man City. Just between the lines, it's played into feet, one touch, turns, gone. But he's been overkilling it, overcooking it, a little bit like Højlund. We want to make that difference and it's not working. This is a team game. Now you see him; he's a little bit more in. He doesn't stick out as much tonight. He's one of the players, if you notice. And there was a lot of times where it was just quick one touch pass, go, keep it ticking, keep it moving, and he's always available. He always wants the ball. And his attitude for the game is what I like about Bruno. He cocks up a lot, but it doesn't deter him. He will keep going. And you cannot question the work rate of Bruno, even though it's been headless sometimes, no doubt. But hopefully, in this system, we're going to start to see, like tonight, Højlund, you've seen it. It looked good.
On your left here, you see Bruno's heat map, and actually you see it. It's really compact. He stays in position. Usually his heat map is dark blue all over the pitch,
all
but
over
now
the place.
we have clear green fields where he's operating. So yeah, and I agree with you what you're saying. I think Bruno's performance has improved. But as a number 8, I didn't like him when he played against Ipswich in the number 10 role. But as a number 8, I think he operates really well.
I think we've got more potent players, more explosive players that can, just really bam bam in that 10. And I think he will be nicer in an 8. I agree with that. I think that is where we will see him pop up going forwards.
Okay, Jarvis. Is the question is, did Bruno perform in that position? So we say does he play number 6 or number 8? But we all know that what just happened is he just displaced Casemiro, because Casemiro is the one that's the casualty of this situation now. So is Bruno better in that position than Casemiro? That's the question that we should be asking ourselves. So
yeah, he kept more control, but he lacks physicality. And the positioning defensively, Casemiro's better, but he lacks physically. And I thought he got tired last 20 minutes. That's why the mistakes were coming from our midfield. We got really tired. The whole team wasn't pressing in shape, wasn't pressing well in the second half. We started making mistakes in the second half, and they came back into the game. But big up to Ben. Love and license free, all free Palestine, free Lebanon. Solidarity with 70% possession is what I want to see. Still don't like seeing Bruno Rashid in this squad. Well done, the gaffer. Big up to you. Up the fucking Irish. Up the fucking Irish.
Just one quick thing, man. Jarvis, do you have any statistics on the output of the team tonight in terms of distance covered, that kind of thing? Because these players, I felt, and I said, I feel the need of Amorim to increase their output on a weekly basis is going to come at some sort of cost if they don't manage it and progress it correctly. You're going to see some gassing out. You might see some muscle injuries. What was the output of the team tonight in comparison to previous games? Do you have anything on that?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find anything, but as far as I have right now, it's just we have really good. We are good in passing. Amorim said he wants the players to not take all that risk that we have been doing under Ten Hag and keep control and keep possession. So we have an average of 92% of accurate passes. That's really good, and 70% when it comes to accurate long balls. So we are not wasting possession, and that's really good. And I think you are much better as a team if you keep possession, because you don't have to chase the game all the time. So we look much more in control. But I think we cover a lot of ground, especially with the players. You mentioned Bruno at the end of the game, but I think after we subbed out Mason Mount, I think it was worse for the double pivot, because Mason Mount is doing an incredible job, working hard in his press play all the time. And when he receives the ball, you hardly notice him, because he makes just simple one-touch passes, elegant passes, flicks, and I think he was pivotal today in how we look as a team, because I think Mason Mount is a really good player at the moment, used in the number 10 role, and he also
Can he
opened
stay
up.
fit? Or can he stay
If he
fit
can,
now?
if he can stay fit. But as he has a lot of third man runs, open up space for example,
I mean,
Bruno.
he made the second goal. His dummy made the third goal, the winner. It was his dummy.
Yes,
Perfect.
100%.
He understands the position.
Jarvis, I wanted to bring your attention back to, remember I was watching the last stream, and you said something about the game that Arsenal played against
Sporting, yes.
Amorim's previous team. Yes, and you
Yes.
said that the way Arsenal was able to neutralize that system is that they press them high and they prevent them from moving the ball around in the first phase of play.
Mhm.
The worry that I have right now is that both Ugarte and Bruno are not good on the half turn. Okay, Ugarte is good at breaking up plays and covering ground. Bruno is not good on the half turn. Now we have both of them as sitters. Today we can all put the game into context, and we all agree that Bodo Glimt did not press us in the first phase of play. They drop off. That's not necessarily going to be the case against Premier League opposition. If some people came, they press us in our first phase of play, is that double pivot good enough to get out of a jam? That's where my question is coming from.
Yeah, it's a good question, and I think we will struggle against better teams. That's really good in pressing. Arsenal, Manchester City, Aston Villa, Spurs. The high pressing teams. Brighton, and I think the answer is Kobe Mainu. Kobe Mainu is our only player that can turn with the ball. But the thing is, with Amorim football, it's not about turning with the ball. Doing the half turn. It's about playing the bounce pass, the 1-2s, because he likes to play in the W shape. The ball back to the center back, up into the central, back to the other center back, up into the winger. So and invite pressure. And when the opposition comes with a lot of players, they come usually with 6 players. There will be a big gap in between, because their defensive 4 will be on the midfield half line. So there will be opportunities to play the ball over the 6-man press and then exploit the overload, because you come 4 against 4 or 5 against 4. So this is the tactic from Amorim as I see it.
Now, great. I'm glad you brought up that point, because now, given in context the bounce pass, right? Suppose that the DM come ask for the ball and the center back play to him, and there is a bounce pass. That means the second pass of that bounce pass can be a ball over the top to try to catch the high line of the opposition. But in Premier League, the opposition can match your wingers and your striker for pace. So is something that's going to work?
Yeah, that was actually Sporting's biggest problem against Arsenal, because they have players like Saliba, Gabriel, players that could match Jokenes, for example. They had no problem taking him out 1 against 1, so they're comfortable being equal numbers or underdogs. So Amorim will probably struggle, and this will be a process. And I think this is what Amorim was talking about when he said we have to be patient, and it will get worse before it get better. and this is just how it is. We have to learn this system, and because I think that most vital thing of this is the timing of it all, and the movement. So we can't just hoof the ball up and think that we will make anything out of it. We have to be precise, and we have to do it in the right moment. So the defense needs to learn when we play the bounce pass, we play the W shape from the defender up to the midfielder, down to the defender, up to the midfielder, down to the defender, and then the long ball comes. The long ball has to be precise. We have to do it in the right moment. So it will be a process, but I starting to see a structure already. So this could be this could end well, but we have to have patience. But I can have patience if I see progress. Only baby steps.
What did I say?
Yeah,
I said, Amarin, come in, show us something to back, and he's so far he's showing us something to back. I just got to quickly big up Ben and big up Raven Strip. I've got 2 questions for you. Let's go with Ben first. He said the first question panel. We've been linked with Kerkers playing at Bournemouth, Al-Nouri at Wolves, and Alphonso Davies at Bayern Munich for left wing back. Which one of you guys are you picking? I'll go quickly, Jarvis. Which one are you picking? He says I think Al-Nouri or Davies. See, that's what he thinks.
Al-Nouri has the Premier League experience, so he will be. Well, Kerkers also does that. They are all great wing backs, left wing backs. If I would take any one of them, but Al-Nouri will be my number 1 pick.
Okay. Lovani?
Al-Nouri definitely will be my number 1 pick as well. Because I know Alphonso Davies is athletic, but my worry about Al-Nouri is I'm not sure if he can defend though. That's I've seen him getting
skinned,
getting done a couple of times. And I'm not too convinced. Oh, going forward, he's excellent, but I'm not too sure about his defensive attributes.
Cool. Right, go ahead, Lesso. Quickly, who you having?
I think Kerkers is more balanced. I'd actually go with him as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Bumbaye?
Yeah, Al-Nouri, when I think of him going forward a lot, and I think having a good balance of being able to be defensively proficient is going to be important, especially in certain games if it's difficult for us. They're all really good. Kerkers is the one I know least about, but Alphonso Davies, man, is good,
Okay.
Quick question: Is Al-Nouri, is he from Morocco or North African?
Yeah, he's North African.
Algeria, right?
Algeria,
Yeah.
Because we've seen a lot of North African players.
Yeah.
North African players coming into the Premier League and doing really well now with Masraoui, Mo Salah. So yeah, maybe and Al-Nouri doing well. So
yeah,
maybe
Liverpool are heavily linked with him though. Raven says, question for the panel: what do you guys think of Mazdi Masraoui, Anthony, and Mount on the right? Those 3 are the combination he's talking about. Those combination in those 3. What did we think about it? Well, Anthony is the odd one out. I thought Mason Mount and Mazdi done something, but I want to see Ahmad compete for Mount position as a number 10. That's what I really want to see. Yeah, big up people. Big up to everybody. Please smash a like, people. Come on. How many likes have we got on the thing? Big up to Alien Tenor. Were you there tonight, Alien? I didn't see you. Are you okay? I hope you're well. I didn't see you tonight, mate. How tall is Al-Nouri? He's quite tall. It's about 6. I think it's about 6 foot, isn't it? Or just under. But yeah, please, guys, smash that. Let's see if we got 150. Let me just see. Let me see if we got to 150. No. We need 60 more likes, people. We need 60 more likes. Let's go.
It seemed like the coach is already resolved to the fact that he's grooming Ahmad in that wing back position. I don't think you will see Ahmad moving in that 10 position anytime soon, because this is the second game in a row that he's a wing back. So I think that's what is going to be going forward.
I think he's playing there because he's the only one you can defensively trust. He's one of the best pressers. He's one of the best. He's the best jeweler. Him and Masraoui are the best. Masraoui is the best jeweler in our team.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we're raining on Anthony's parade that fast, though, because it's just one game, and he didn't. One of the second goal of Rasmus today came from, I'll say, it came from a little intricate play in which he originated. I'm pretty sure he showed a little bit of creativity there. It's just one spark out of a lot of things, but I believe we need to give him at least another game in that position to see what he, if he can bring us more. So. Like I said, my worry is more about the people we are trying to accommodate. Mainly,
who do you think we're trying to accommodate?
Bruno and Garnacho, because of the demand of the position.
Yeah, Garnacho is the guy that we are really trying to accommodate, because he has some obviously big strengths when it comes to running in behind, being a goal threat, but being in the build-up phase of the play, he's kind of useless. So he's a 10 in one area and a 0 in another area, and I don't think it's the way going forward, and I don't think he can develop quick enough for us to use him in the right way.
But
so I agree with you. Yeah,
Javi, the reason I'm mentioning Bruno is not because of his attributes, it's because of the position he has played his whole career. He's played as a final third action player, crashing the box or being at the edge of the box and making things happen. But now we're bringing him a little deeper, and he's 29 or 28, and we expect him to adapt his game to fit this position. And I'm not sure, if it's in the long run, this is going to be a solution for us. Because for everything I'm looking at in the Premier League, it seems like for that particular position, they have like premium players. I'm talking about Brighton with Baleba. I'm talking about like Chelsea with Cancelo and Lavia. People have premium players, like players that are not only specialists, but they excel in that particular position. But for us, we're just trying to mold somebody who has spent most of his career playing in the final third.
So. Yeah, I think you're onto something, because Bruno is no number 8 specialist as compared to the guys you are mentioning, and that will probably be a big problem for Bruno. And can he adapt? That's a good question. I think Kobe Mainu, when he comes in, I think he will be the number 1 choice. I think Kobe Mainu and Ugarte is by far the most balanced double pivot that we have at the moment when it comes to attributes and skills on the pitch. Ugarte will be the ball winner, and Kobe Mainu will be the ball carrier and the guy distributing the ball and dropping down to receive the ball and being a part of the build-up play. So. But then again, he will probably try to accommodate Bruno and play him in one of the 2 10s. So going forward, I don't know what will happen to Bruno, but I will bet a lot of money that Bruno will play almost every game if he's available. And I don't know what you think about it. Do you think that will be a problem for Amorim?
You know what? He's the captain, so what else can we do? Do you guys think that the club as a whole has decided to phase out Casemiro due to his age and his wages?
I don't think Casemiro is. If you're depends how you're gonna play with this team. Now, I made the statement earlier. Maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit. Can you afford to get away with good attacking wide men so long as they get back, even if they're not great defensively? Because effectively you are defending with 5, 3 centre backs and 2 destroyers in the middle. Or Ugarte and Kobe can get back and get a foot in and stuff. Is that the heavy reliance, and the others are just there really for shape? I don't know. But if you put Casemiro and Ugarte in the middle, maybe it takes away a little bit from the potency of the system when we have the ball and we're trying to go forward and getting in into that middle pocket to start working towards their goal. Ugarte is not the guy that's really going to do that in this system. Casemiro is not known for his passing and intricate play.
I beg
So,
to be fair though, but I think Casemiro is a better passer than Bruno. Am I missing something?
yeah, I think so. Bruno, bro, is when he's in the mood, man. Bruno is quality in terms of his passing. Tonight, I think it's gone a bit under the radar. Bruno's passing and his work tonight was quick, was one touch, was efficient. He popped up everywhere, was available all the time. He's a good guy to have. You need that player constantly given an option available. He's smart. He knows where to be. He knows where to give relief. You know, he allows the team to breathe. Bruno, when I watch him play in this way. Now there's no emphasis on, right, we're already pinned back. We need to go along and find either left, right, or central, you know, and those balls keep going wayward and he's not finding them. Even when he should, the simple shit, he's not doing it right. But in previous seasons, you know he's got it and it's there. And this is, you know, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. These are like prime now, prime years. You know, your body's at full peak, perfect.
Yes.
This is where you're at your best. So can Bruno work in an 8? I don't know. Is he going to do the business in a 10? I still don't know. I know why people say accommodation. I do understand that, but I think he deserves as much of a chance to prove he can as everybody else. Even Anthony, you know, I mean, we're taking the piss in that tonight, standard, but it's all there, man. It's everybody can nick a spot in this team. It's very early doors, you know.
You see here on the screen right now. These are the shots we had during the game, and you look at all this. This is the box, and you look at all these chances outside the box.
This is their box.
No, yeah. This is our finishes. But you see here, this is the name of the player that had this shot. It was Bruno Fernandes. If you go to the next one, it's Bruno Fernandes. Go to the next one, it's Bruno Fernandes. Go to the next one, it's Bruno Fernandes. So the guy who is finishing outside the box, not doing as Amorim wants, to carry the ball into the box, put the opposition under pressure and create good chances for the number 9. It's Bruno. And Amorim said himself after the game he was happy with the play. We were good on the ball, but the players wanted to take more risk, but he had to keep them under control. And I think Bruno is one of the guys that he's thinking of when he says something like this. He tries really to keep him under control because Bruno, he's a risk taker. He wants to create. He wants to do every time he has the chance. He wants to take a shot or try a risky through ball. But this is not the Amorim way. So I don't know how long Amorim will put up with it because Bruno has to control himself if he wants to be a part of this team. Because we know that Mainu is coming in, and Mason Mount, if he can stay fit. I'm not sure. Maybe Amorim is the guy who will actually drop Bruno because when you look at the numbers, Bruno is not performing really well because when we think about what Amorim wants to do.
No, Bruno is a dynamic player. I don't disagree with that, but does his dynamism benefit the team as a whole? That's the question that I have. So,
I worry about him because I don't think he's that good on the turn playing as a number 10. I think Mount has a better movement and is more that type of player and is used to the system, playing this system, you know. So yeah, Bruno, I thought at times, you know, he wanted to spam it like he usually does, but he kept it ticking, he kept it moving. But at times physically he was shot. When they were running through us, and at times he was wasteful as well. But,
he might be a casualty, man. He might be a casualty of this team.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I'm open to everybody being a bloody casualty.
Yeah, yes, straight up, he could be.
Yeah,
End of the day,
really
if he's doing that, if he's doing you know how you guys used to say he's doing too much, he's ruining it. He thinks he's doing good work, but it's negative impact on the team.
Mhm.
If he plays in that way with that mindset in this type of team, he will disrupt the flow of the entire team, and this could be a problem for him. But then again, he may have the discipline to play in this team. I think he has the quality, the speed of mind, the ability to play. In the 8, we have to see. There's going to be different tests tonight. Like we say, tonight they dropped off. Tonight we had a lot of time. We weren't pressed. I want to see the system, not just Bruno. I want to see how Amorim's system deals with Arsenal, who press mental. Their press is one of the best I've seen. When they come out the blocks fast, it's scary.
To be fair, in the first half, the way they pressed us, they were superb, by the way. Oh my God, Jarvis. And everybody. The way they pressed in the first half, when Bodo Glimt pressed, everybody commits.
How do you think we dealt with it, bro?
I thought we struggled sometimes to get out. Sometimes we found our way to play out. But at times, the whole team's lopsided. When they go, everybody's lopsided. They go. It was very interesting tactically from their manager to give the ball to Malassi as well in that first half. But the second half, I thought they got a bit tired and we came out. We had the impetus. So, that's how we look. Big up Sue. Much better, Sue says. Big up Sue. Sue ain't here. We've not seen you around here for ages. Big up to our Claire as well. Not heard from Claire. I hope she's well.
Did you think we got isolated wide tonight? Do you think players?
The most interesting thing was
they
gave Malassia the space, but to be fair to them, to Anthony, every time he got on the ball, there was 2 guys there. The winger was there with the fullback, facing him up. The midfielder was there to back him up as well. So there was a lot to back up. Listen, I really want to show you this bit of video. So Jarvis asked for this. He said, "Speak to my fellow Northern." Unfortunately, we can't put it. I don't know why it's not accepting it.
Well, I can share it. I can share it.
You got it. Yeah. Just a little interview. The little interview, with the Bodo Glimt.
Give me a second. I will find it. I just have to take it from my own hard disk. I have to download it. Here it is. Let's see.
I told you I find your Norwegian people. There they are.
Yeah.
I think they did Norway really proud.
Yeah.
What do you think of Old Trafford first time?
Yeah, first time here. Very cool. It's huge.
Yeah. Huge, yeah?
The stadium.
But your fans are amazing as well.
Thank you so
your players
much.
first half, I thought they were incredible.
Thank you.
The goals, the way they played.
We're
proud. You're proud.
Yeah, Thank you so much. Very proud.
You going home tomorrow or are you staying for the weekend?
Going to London for the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have an amazing time.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Bye.
Bye.
My channel is called United Real Therapy. Therapy, and I'll put it up there if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah. United Real Therapy. Yeah. There you go. I told them where to get it.
Nice, man.
Show the photos of the fans as well. You got the video of the fans, Jarvis. The fans. The crazy stuff they were doing. Oh my God. 6,000 of them. Absolutely. The whole area section was yellow. It was just a yellow wall. Everybody standing. They're doing madness with their scarves. I mean, it's hard for me to capture it on the camera, but yeah.
That is nice, man.
Nice. You know the beautiful thing about a team that is well drilled is because when they start playing, you can see exactly the things that they're missing. So when you look at Bodo Glimt today, when they were playing, you can see exactly what they were missing. They just need a little bit more quality. But when you look at us, you can see the system start taking shape. It look like we're going through the normal growing pain of assimilating the system, right? But that's why we're still a little confused about the choice of personnel. But my worry comes mainly for the fact that we have Premier League opposition. Our final objective is to be able to compete every year, at least among, if you say top, I won't say top 6, I'll say like top 8 team in the Premier League, a team that are really well drilled. and they can expose us in a way that Bodo Glimt
Definitely.
failed to expose us today. They can move the ball faster. They can match
I think the first half they exposed us, Luwani. I don't think anybody's going to be
Yeah.
good as them exposing us in the first half. They actually played the ball through the middle. I mean, the second goal was perfect. The build-up, the way they played around the back, and then the midfielder whips it. And the winger is already on his way. And Jarvis told us about their wingers. The wingers are really good. But he got it. He came to our section right in front of us doing this 2-1. It's like, he's giving it some, yeah. So it was interesting.
Now,
The United fans to give it back to
our Premier League opposition. It looked like they already have their tool, and then they sharpening it, right? And you know, like we are still looking for the right tool to use at the right position, and nobody is gonna wait for us because everybody is moving forward. So they have maybe 1 or 2 years ahead of us. And how are we going to make that leap and be able to compete with them? We're going to need a lot of investment, and I hope that the board open the checkbook, and you know, and Amorim his blank checks. Oh, it's going to be a long process.
Listen, 100%. Listen, people, we can be here all night. Let me see how many likes we've got on the
Lorian,
video.
before we leave, I just want to show when it comes to the spectators of the game. Andy Mitten shared this on Twitter. So I will just play it full screen for you guys to see. There we go, and press play. There we go. A lot of fans. So there was a lot of yellow.
A lot of yellow.
It was 6,700 people. It was about 15% of the population of Bodo.
And then there was at least another maybe 300 to 400 sitting in different areas of the stadium.
Yeah. So
some of them are United.
Almost reminds me of Villarreal. You know, that yellow submarine.
Yeah, they are the yellow submarine.
Yeah,
they definitely are.
But everything was peaceful. There were no troubles outside
they're
the
lovely.
stadium.
A lot of family, a lot of children. I've got to talk about videos from the children. They bought the whole. You could see the granddads there, the whole families. They're 3 generations. You look at the dad, look at the granddad, then look at the son. All looking the same. Crazy. I spoke to loads of them. Nice. I was too cold to get my phone out, but I spoke to loads of them. They're really, like you said, very warm, very friendly. A couple of them were asking me where's there to eat nice food, and I told them where to go. They like spicy food, and I told them to go to Rusho. I gave them a couple of the places where I go, and some of them are staying for the weekend. Some of them are staying in London, like the young women there. But yeah, big up. No trouble whatsoever.
For the panel. I was not here last stream, but I did listen to the stream and hear how you guys were praising Amorim for the way he was calling out the players after the game, after last game. Do you guys think it's a good practice to be a little too honest?
Yes. Yes.
Because not everything we fans need to know, you know.
Now we do. We do. Oh, sorry, Mamani, I disagree with you. We do. We do, brother.
I cannot disagree.
Some of these players have got away with this for too long. They need the carrot and the stick, and he's got them both. And it's their choice. They can make a choice if they want the carrot or if they want the stick.
Mano, come in my office. Let's talk. Let me tell you exactly what's up. But you know, to be telling the media what exactly the players need to improve on, I'm not sure if it's a productive way. I'm not sure if he's going to get the result that he intended to get. You know, because as players, they quick when things go well. Of course, we all sit down there. We say, hey, the process is good, is working. But when things don't go well, that kind of way can easily put players off. So.
Yeah,
because we all know how fans react. You know, they're gonna go online and then they're gonna start abusing the players that have been named, and then the the whole thing start rolling downhill. Before we know, we have a fracture locker room. So.
Yeah, you don't want it to get momentum. Before we end the show, we didn't discuss one thing, and I think we need to address this. We saw De Ligt centrally again as the central defender in our defense. He didn't do a good
I
job.
talked about it a little bit. He got roasted.
Okay, you did.
Roasted.
Yeah, so I think it looks like he struggled a little bit playing by himself centrally. Do you think this will be is it a form issue or is it a De Ligt issue?
Did he say that he was injured when he came off?
Yes.
He looked
injured. Okay. I didn't get that.
He looked like
but
he was
I think his performance wasn't that good. You know, I think he struggled.
That big striker roasted him. They absolutely roasted him. Positionally, he was crap. Positionally, watch the second goal. He should come across much earlier because you can see already Malacia is toast. You know, he's not played for nearly 18 months. So he should have come across a lot earlier to stop the shot.
But Nordin, do you think that the issue with De Ligt, because we know he's not, you know, he's not really slow, but he's not the most paciest center back. And you know, when you are centrally alone and the other center backs go wide, he has a lot of space to cover, and he needs to read it quick or be quick on his feet. Do you think this will be a problem going forward?
I said I worry for Lisandro Martinez and I worry for De Ligt. I did say that. People are telling me you got a De Ligt agenda. I haven't. I only see what I see with my eyes.
No, today I thought I was watching him. I was not too impressed with that performance. Let's say he's not the answer and he's a victim. How do you set that back three up? You've got Maguire. Obviously, Lenioro is a very interesting quantity right there. What do you do? What do you do with this? You got Luke Shaw tonight. He played as the left centre back. Martinez came off. So, you know, Amorim doesn't owe any player anything at this point. I know Martinez is a fan favourite and we think, like, you know, he's one of the big characters. He's got to start every game. But anybody got any ideas?
Listen, at the end of the day, I personally think
what's the back three?
Masraoui could stay there, play Lenioro, and if you play Lenioro and Masraoui, they're both quick. You can get away with playing Martinez.
Are you going with Lenny in the centre?
Yeah, but we need aerial ability, so the only option is Evans and Maguire.
No.
De Ligt.
You know
because
what?
We need aerial ability. We don't have any aerial. We can't.
I'm not gonna lie. Jarvis, you'll be surprised. Lenioro is really good on the air.
Okay, I will be surprised then.
I think that we don't have our set three center back yet. We need somebody to replace De Ligt because he didn't come to us in his prime, and I believe his best years are behind him. He left Ajax, where the structure they have a very good structure defending, to go to Juventus, where we all know what that league is in terms of physicality, and then went to Germany. Now he's in the Premier League, where every central defender has to be physical, and we can tell by Van Dijk and the Arsenal defenders. And I think that
Gabriel, yes,
we will need another defender in his place. Lenioro cannot play centrally because
listen, 1 second.
Qualities.
1 second, Luan. If you guys want to continue chat a little bit more, I'm gone. I have zero energy. Jarvis, if you want to carry on for 5 minutes.
No, it's good. It's good. I think we covered all the stuff we wanted to talk about. But yeah,
big up people. I know that's a school night. I'm gonna go to bed. Big up to everybody. Please, guys, keep smashing the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Please make sure you check out Man UFC Realist TV, Jarvis Cocker, Bowley77. Make sure you follow him at Bowley77 on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Moan Luani 79, I think it is 1979. Follow him on Twitter. Make sure you check out Lesso. Lesso, last word from you while you're there at Black Rain. Make sure you follow Lesso TV and Black Rain on Twitter as well. Bumbaye, you never see him anywhere else. Quickly, last word from each of you. Man of the match. Who's your man of the match? Quickly.
Mazarawi for me.
Yeah.
Mazarawi, always Mazarawi. Happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow in the US. Enjoy your turkey and your cranberry sauce, your apple pie, and
I say get off the land, get off the indigenous land, and fuck your turkey. But you know that's
Yes,
that's
Dino.
my
Stuff
revolution.
your turkey, man.
Nurudeen,
Get off their
Nurudeen,
land, mate. Get off their land.
You're not
Give the
supposed to
indigenous
go
people
there.
back their land.
Nurudeen, you're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to be politically correct, okay?
No,
We
correct.
all know-
Oh, you're Matt Boy. Are you in the wrong place?
Listen, I'm always with it. I'm never politically correct. I'm
Now,
always
you
with the
now you're
people.
making me look bad. Eh? I'm trying to. Ah.
I'm not making him look bad. I'm not making it. Big up. Listen, big up for everybody who's celebrating, but fuck Columbus, man. Fuck the colonizers. That's what I say in it, bro.
Yeah, maybe I need to put you in touch with my wife because she's the one talking about the Indians and this and that.
The indigenous people, yeah. The
Darling,
indigenous
calm down,
people.
okay?
No, it's so calm. Mohan, you need to check yourself. The indigenous people is
I
their land,
know,
mate.
Nurudeen.
The Holocaust,
we're
man.
trying to be
Solidarity with the
correct
people who
here,
face
okay?
Holocaust. Solidarity with the people who face Holocaust. Solidarity.
I'm an
Right.
activist too. Viva la revoluzione, okay?
Yeah, viva la revoluzione, yes. Freedom. 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 Jarvis, your last word. Who's your man of the match?
I think Ugarte was really good today, so I'll give it to Ugarte. And I just want to big up Stu Woolley, who just sent me a message on WhatsApp. Big up, Stu.
Big up, Stu.
We will meet on Monday to do a cracking Jarvis's corner.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Make sure you tune in, people.
Mm.
Big up to everybody. Bombay, man of the match. Last word from the show.
Go with Hoyland, man. Mazraoui's had quite a few. Let's give it to the man.
Not Mason Mount. Hey, what's going on?
Don't worry, man. There's going to be plenty of man of the matches. Trust it. Trust. I've been backing him since the start. We're just coming now.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Big up to everybody. Like we say, fuck fucking Zionism. Fuck to fucking GCSEs. Fuck homework. Fuck all of that. I seen Lionel Malcolm said, we didn't land on a Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Facts, Windy. Facts. Love to all my people in the Americas. Big up to all the African Americans. Big up to all the indigenous people. Fuck the colonizers. Big up to all the conscious people of the US as well, who understand what's happening and what's done there.
Yeah,
but there ain't no celebration on this channel. You ain't celebrating the Holocaust of the indigenous people on this channel. None of that. We know too much of the history. Fuck fucking Columbus as well. How can you find a place where the people there already? Bastards.
Bro,
But anyway,
70 million.
free Lebanon, free Palestine, free Sudan, free the Congo, free Tigray, free Haiti, free anywhere where people are oppressed, especially the indigenous people of the Americas. I hope they deport you. They deport you and everyone else, Malwani. I hope you all get deported.
If they deport me, I have a home to go to, you know.
Exactly.
My father will welcome me. Togo land is still waiting for me. I left 20 years ago. My father will welcome me open arms.
Big up. Big up to the Togan people as well.
Yeah, man.
Big up to the Togan people. But yeah, I wish they'll kick everybody out. Honestly, Trump and everybody else, they'll kick them out, mate. I'm always with the indigenous people. Me, what happened to them? The Holocaust they faced breaks my heart. Still breaks my heart. Big up. Why are we saying fuck Colombia?
No, he cocked up. He cocked up. He's actually meant Colombia.
Oh.
He's high on the 3-0 on the 3 goals, man. He's not seen 3 goals before from United.
Yeah.
Come on, Nurudeen. Now you make me look like Uncle Ruckus now.
Yes.
I had a different image of
People
Columbus,
need to go
man.
and check out who Uncle Ruckus is. If you know, you know. Big up.
No.
No, you're not. Mawani, you're not. That's one thing. If you are Uncle Ruckus, you will never be on this channel. But you're not.
Columbus is from Togo, man.
There you go. Big up. To the tall people, mate. Togans are like, the Togans, we share something with the Togan people because they're tall like us. Us East Africans, man. They're very tall. Big up to the Togan people, man. Love to everybody. That's what we say in it. Fuck the fucking Blazers.
Big up
Fuck
Nash,
Ineos.
Minnesota.
Big up to all the people in Minnesota as well. Big up Adebayo, mate. Bang, bang, in a bando. Adebayo. There you go. You get that.
Au revoir.
Yeah, au revoir. Big up. And I say this to everybody watching wherever you are in the world. Please let people know about the channel. The channel is shadow banned because we talk about real things. We keep our humanity. We don't cower to nobody. No fucking algorithm is ever going to tell us what we can't say. It's a freedom. This is a liberation channel in terms of football content, people. We don't just talk about that. We talk about real life stuff, what's affecting people globally. That's it. We talk about it. Things are local, national, and globally. We're all one. Love is the answer. Stop the hate. Stop the killing. Stop the murdering. Peace, love, light. Fuck Ineos. Fuck the Glazers for trying to hype up the fucking prices. There's going to be a protest. I think Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United, and some other fans have called for a protest. Hopefully, I'll bring some footage back from the protest. I'll be going there outside Old Trafford on Sunday at 12:30. So those of you don't know, match goers, please make sure you're there protesting. You got to fight. You got to fight against it. Love. Take care, people. Big up to all the wonderful URT panelists, from Jarvis to Malwani to Lasso to Bumbaye. It's 12 o'clock here. It's 1 o'clock over there. Big up to the Bodo Glimt fans that I met tonight. They were absolutely wonderful. It was a delight to have them here. And big up to their team because they did them proud. They fucking did them proud.
Indeed.
Bodo Glimt now is my favorite team in Norway. They are by far my favorite. I met too many wonderful people from there. So big up to them. Lee Raid, sorry Lee. Big up to Lee though. We're gonna go. I need to get a shower. I need to go to bed, man. I'm tired.
I forgot to ask you, Nordin. Did you see the toothbrush?
I didn't see. I was looking, but I didn't see it. Maybe the stewards stopped them from bringing it in. They quite bit in the UK. They're a bit prickly. They go health and safety and all that shit. Yeah, but yeah, big up to the people. Please, the Lee Raid. Please like the video. Get us to 200 likes, please, people. Big up Lee. I appreciate Lee for the raid. But yeah, anything you want to say about United? I thought we saw a little bit of shape, bit of things. Hopefully, a lot more to come from Amarim, but we like Amarim. Big up to the Stretford end with a banner, beautiful banner welcoming him, and I hope he understands. He has to show us something. He has to buy patience. We're not afraid. We know that people like me are in no rush. That's why we sing. We've seen it all. We're not in no rush anywhere. Show us something to get behind, and I thought they did that tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, big up to the man of the match for me with the Bodo Glimt fans. I thought they were superb. They were superb. And to be fair, the calls went for us. The handball was a handball by Unana. He would have been sent off. He would have been sent off. He would have been playing with 10 men. It is what it is, man. Lee said, fuck United. Yo, tell Lee to fuck himself. Big up to Lee. Big up to Lee, man. Big up the Lebanese flag, mate. Big up to the Lebanese, some of the most dignified people on this planet, mate. The Lebanese people are united. They're united, mate. They're all united. So big up to the Lebanese people standing with their fellow country people and resisting Zionist fucking takeover. Please, guys, smash a like the video, subscribe. Big up Lee Gunner. Appreciate you, man. Big up to you, man. If that's you, if that's the real Lee Gunner. Big up to you, man. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. But it's a late one. I'm cold. I'm freezing my little tits off here. I need a shower and I need bed. Hot water bottle for me in bed. Good night. Take care, people.
Night.
Love and light. Please,
care,
guys,
people.
smash the video. Please like the video. Make me happy. All the Lee Raiders, please just like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're on the road to 12K. Here we talk about the truth here. A lot of people say I shoot from the hip. Lee's the guy who was on YouTube shooting from the hip. It is what it is. That's what we do here. We see it differently. Football, and that's what makes football so beautiful. But big up my panelists again and big up the Bodo Glimt fans. Love, like, peace. Take care of each other. Love and light. Look after yourself. Fuck fucking Zionists. Fuck Zionism. Fuck it because it's a death cult. And fuck the fucking imperialist colonizers wherever they are tonight. No celebration. No turkey. Fuck all that. Get the fuck out of the US. All you bastards. Leave the
Take your
indigenous
cranberry
people alone.
blood clot sauce with you, man.
Take your cranberry and your fucking
Whatever.
everything with you. Get the fuck back to Europe, mate. And the only people that can stay there if they want to let them stay is the African Americans because they were bought there. They didn't want to go there. They were bought there. So they can stay, but the rest of the Europeans can fuck off back to Europe, mate. That's how it is. Love and light. Take care.
I approve the message.
Good night. There you go. We won. Take care.
Take